Since the awakening of the Necrons, the galaxy has been rent asunder. The destruction of Cadia and the Necron pylons has allowed psychic energy to run rampant in the universe. Magnus knows that the secrets of the Necron tier could be a solution to the folly of Ahriman. The Necrons, on the other hand, just want these damn dusty boys off of their lawn. This is 40K in 40 minutes, Necrons versus Thousand Suns. Hello 40K fans, your host JT the Voice here, and boy howdy do we have a good one for you today. Resident Yeet enthusiast Mubin shakes the dust off his Thousand Suns to go toe-to-toe with Michael and his Hypercrypt Necrons.
Today I brought an army that hopefully will completely blow through Play on Tabletop's special effects budget for the rest of the year.
Michael's brought a difficult list for Mubin to chew through today. At 2,000 points, he's got a Chronomancer with the Osteoclave Fulcrum, a Satan Shard of the Deceiver, a Satan Shard of the Nightbringer, Illuminor Xeris, Imhotep the Stormlord, and a Plasmancer with the Arisen Tyrant enhancement. He's got 2 squads of Immortals, one with Gauss Blasters and one with Tesla Carbines, 5 Death Marks, 2 Locust Heavy Destroyers in one squad, 2 more Locust Heavy Destroyers in another, 10 Lich Guard, and a Monolith. I'm really excited to see a Monolith on the table. It is absolutely key to the Hypercrypt's ability to move its units around. If Mubin can take it down quick, he could be an advantage. However, that Monolith can take some serious punishment.
Today we will find out who will rust and who will turn to dust.
It's Egyptian Space Terminators versus Egyptian Space Wizards. Let's get it right.
Mubin has definitely got his work cut out for him, but he's brought the tools to do it. He's got Ahriman, an Infernal Master with the Arcane Vortex enhancement, another Infernal Master with the Umberlific Crystal, a Thousand Sun Sorcerer with the Athenian Scrolls, a Zangor Shaman, 3 squads of Rubric Marines, 2 5-man, 1 10-man, all have Warp Flamers and Soul Reaper cannons. He's got 2 Thousand Suns Rhinos, 2 Mutalith Vortex Beasts, 3 squads of Zangor Enlightened, and Magnus the Red himself, the big bad demon Primarch. And that is a lot of character sniping capability. Those Zangor Enlightened are absolutely no joke and could really put Michael on the back foot if he's not careful.
This is going to be an absolute bloodbath. Is there really any blood to spill though? It's a slaughter, it's a massacre, it's gonna be great.
Today's mission is a Dawn of War deployment, classic long edges for the players to face off against each other. We're going to be playing Hidden Supply, so there is an extra objective in the No Man's Land, and we're also playing Scrambler Fields. That means there is no scouting or deep striking onto objectives. Our main mission objective is Purge the Foe, kill and kill more, and hold more. Both players are playing tactical secondaries. That means they'll be drawing cards every turn. Just a disclaimer, this episode was filmed prior to the April 25th data slate, and as such, we are using points from before that update.
I can't wait to see how this game turns out.
Pre-game, it looks like Ahriman is going to join 10 Rubrics inside a Rhino, an Infernal Master is going to join the Bolter Rubrics in a Rhino, and the solo Infernal Master is going to go in that same Rhino. Both players are being very conservative with their deployment here, but I'd be wary of the Monolith way out on that flank. The Satan Deceiver has the ability to let 3 units redeploy, including the Monolith, so Mubin really needs to be mindful of that trickery.
All done?
Oh, I'm done, sir. All I have left to do is do a sneaky redeploy because of the Deceiver.
Not allowed.
You see,
Denied.
you have been deceived. I believe it's called a refused flank ruse. It was kind of a tactical decision to try and see if I could bait Magnus onto a far edge of the battlefield.
Oh, there it is! The Monolith is going back into reserves, as well as the Death Marks and the Nightbringer repositions. He's effectively refused that flank on Mubin. Now Mubin is way out of position with those units.
See who goes first.
Good luck. 6.
1.
Uno. That means you are going seconds.
Good luck, buddy.
Good luck, Mubin.
This episode was brought to you by Snot Goblin Gaming and their modular gaming terrain. This terrain system is easy to transport. In fact, an entire table can fit inside a shoebox. The system is modular and reconfigurable. You'll never get bored playing on the same terrain over and over. Think Lego, but for tabletop terrain. You can flip and rearrange pieces both horizontally and vertically. We really enjoyed the flexibility that this terrain offers, as well as the ease in which it went together and painted up. This entire table is made of Snot Goblin terrain, and the best part is, the Kickstarter is already fully funded. Whether it be 40k, Age of Sigmar, Dungeons & Dragons, you name it, if you want easy to store and put together terrain, Snot Goblin has got you covered. Make sure to check out the link in the description below. Now, back to the action.
All right, I have first turn, not what I was hoping for with Hypercrypt Legion. I was really hoping to try and get that first turn uppy downy, as they call it in the industry. It refers to the ability of the Hypercrypt Legion to pick units up from the battlefield and deploy them again. In this case, if they have the deep strike keyword, they can actually come down on the end of Mubin's turn. So, you know, basically I'd have a lot of threat.
Magnus is going to get -1 incoming damage. Mubin chooses this at the start of every turn. Not a bad call. Michael has pulled Extend Battle Lines and Investigate Signals. Imocheck gives Michael an extra command point. He's up to 2 to Mubin's 1. Michael really needs to be careful not to expose himself too much here. He's a smart player, though, so I don't expect him to go too far.
These guys will just go back and wholly within 9, and they're going to investigate signals. Let's start off with the 2 destroyers in the back.
Heavy destroyers target Araman's Rhino. Mubin responds with smoke launchers for 1 command point. That's going to give him -1 to be hit and cover, but it still takes 6 damage.
4 wounds remaining.
Perfect. Next up, we're going to fire Illuminar Xeras's Eldritch Lance into the same target.
Pow. -2 5s. No, still takes it.
That is flat 3 damage, sir.
Down to 1.
Okay, so I'm going to fire my Tesla Immortals.
But the Tesla Immortals are doing work. 7 saves on the Rhino. Down it goes. That is an important kill on the first turn.
All right, I killed that Rhino. That's all I need. And very smartly, Mubin deployed far enough back that he wasn't going to get picked up by any of the Nightbringers shooting. We'll do the Gauze
boys in the middle.
Boys. I think everybody should be in range.
Yep. 5 up involves anyways.
Gauss Immortals shooting and scooting. You see, folks, I knew that he knew what he was doing. He got his kill and has exposed minimal units to return fire. Mubin really has his work cut out for him. And on Michael's turn, he has scored 11 points. He's got 4 for getting a kill, 7 secondary points, 5 for extending battle lines, and 2 for investigating signals. He still sits at 2 command points to Mubin 0.
Let's see how well he does. I do see a lot of precision weaponry facing my direction. A little nervous about that.
Mubin is now at 12 Cabal points and chooses Wrath of the Immaterium. He's going to have devastating wounds on all of his psychic weapons.
What'd you get?
Assassination and Secure No Man's Land. Oh yeah!
Womp, womp, womp.
So Michael has basically taken away all the targets for my Rhino with my Infernal Masters, my Vortex Beast, Magnus, but this also now means that I can now move up, take these objectives without really being threatened immediately.
Taking a look at Mubin's movement phase here, he has spread out quite a bit. It looks like he's going to be relying on Kabbalistic Ritual warp surges to avoid Overwatch and try to get out of that objective. Magnus has grabbed an objective here, as well as the Rhino on Mubin's left flank.
The Infernal Master with the Crystal is actually going to hop out of the Rhino.
Solo?
Solo. Cool. That's it for movement shenanigans.
Yep.
There it is, folks. 5 Cabal points to move his Rubrics and Armand again in the shooting phase.
Armand's going to be very dead regardless, so I'm going to use his once per battle ability.
Armand's free Doombolt now. Can he pop the Deceiver?
Give me a 6. See what we get.
Oh, max
I'll take the 9.
shot.
9 mortal wounds. Wow. Michael ignores 2 thanks to Field of Pain, but the Deceiver is still with only 5 left.
Okay, Mubin rolled max damage on a Doom Bolt. That's cool. Love that, love that. Ahriman is going to get Nightbringered for that.
Cabal stuff is done.
Okay.
We're going to move into actual shooting now.
Okay.
Zangor Enlightened into the Plasmancer. The lethal hits pass, and he only takes 2 wounds for precision.
The squad with the Shaman, they're going to try and do the same thing.
Shaman Squad, same thing. Command rerolling a saving throw. The Plasmancer lives.
Yeah.
Armon and friends.
Yep.
There's 4 regular flamers and a hand flamer all in range of the Deceiver. And then the Aspiring Sorcerer, throw it into the Immortals.
Okay.
And Armon's going to try and snipe out your Plasmancer.
Okay, got it. Okay.
So we're going to go with them first.
Yep.
So the 2 shots from the Aspiring Sorcerer into Immortals.
Yep. T5. Okay.
It's just 1 devastating wound. Armon with his 1 single shot.
All right.
Come on, Michael, fail it for me.
Come on.
Ah!
Make it with a 5.
Flamers into the Deceiver.
Nice. That's.
Yep. Yep.
I got 4 wounds remaining on the Deceiver.
Vortex Beast,
Yep.
he's picking his hand around and doing some magic juju things. He's going to use his blast profile for his Vortex into the Immortals.
I failed 2 still, so 2 drop.
2 more drop, I like it.
End of the turn, though, Michael gets to pick up 3 units and bring them back. He's chosen the Tesla Immortals, the Destroyer, and the Satan Deceiver. They're all going to go back into strategic reserves to come back on the next turn.
His reinforcements, everything that's waiting in those reserves is now going to start hitting this table. And, I'm starting to swell a little bit.
No kills for Mubin. He scored 5 points in Secure No Man's Land, has chosen to keep Assassination, so he sits at 5. However, Michael gets the all-important Kill More, so that's another 4 points on primary. He sits at 15 to Mubin's 5. Turn 2 now. Magnus again with Impossible Form, -1 incoming damage. Michael holds 1 objective to get 4 points on primary. He ticks to 4 command points to Mubin's 2.
I think it's time for the Monolith to make its descent.
He's pulled Deploy Homers and Capture Enemy Outpost.
We'll start off with the Deceiver, who you very unkindly did 7 wounds to last
great.
turn. He's going to bring 2 back, so he goes from 4 to 6
6
wounds. And the Immortals, who are both with a wounded Plasmancer and an Immortal. Yeah, let's see. How about a singular one?
How about that one?
Michael spends a command point on Reanimation Crypts, gets to heal while he's in reserves. That's awesome.
Okay, so we're going to go to the movement phase.
The Nightbringer has moved up, moving Overwatches down to 1 command point, and Nightbringer only loses 4 wounds. That is not enough. Monolith deep striking in using cosmic precision to get as close as 3 inches on its return to the board. Oh, where to put his death marks? Fortunately, there's a gap in the midboard where they can deploy homers. The Immortals have arrived wholly within 6 inches of the Monolith. I think those Zangars are in trouble.
We're going to start off with the Tesla Immortals, which are going to fire into the Zangor in front of them.
Yep.
5, we're going to 3s.
How many 5-ups can I make?
Not enough.
Oh boy, the Zangars are dead.
The Deceiver has decided, too, that he's not going to stand for Ahriman's silliness. He's going to pop Ahriman's face like a overburst tomato. Just go.
And Ahriman is dead. That is 2 kills for Michael.
Luminar Xeris is going to put his 3 shots into Magnus on 3s.
4-up invul. Nope,
Failed.
takes it.
3 damage, please.
2
Nick.
damage, thank you very
2
much.
damage, you say. Next up, we're going to put first round going into Magnus. 3s.
Come on, 4-up.
You got
Hey,
it.
he's good.
Round 2 from the other ones. Hitting on 3 3s.
4s. Make 1, fail 1.
Flat 6 damage.
It's flat 6.
Flat 6.
Magnus getting targeted and using Destined by Fate. That's going to zero out that damage. Mubin's out of command points, but Magnus is still up.
Can the Nightbringer see your bubbly?
I mean, I shot through, so you'd be able to see his arm.
Gaze of Death has D3 shots.
Pew! Okay. 5-up invuls. Make none of them.
Oh, Mubin, you needed to make one of them. These
I
are
know.
D6 plus 3 apiece.
Roll them out. I got feel no pain.
Okay, first one. Second one.
Oh man, the Mutilith goes down. New model syndrome indeed.
All right, so Immortals with Gauze are going to be lethaling on 6s, pardon me.
So I will fail 2 of those.
Okay,
Down to 12.
And with that, I'm hopping back into cover. The last thing I have to shoot is going to be the monolith.
Yep.
I think the monolith can only really go into the Mubricks in front of him, so I think that's what we're going to do. These are sustained D3 for some reason. I didn't sustain any of them, so
Thank God.
2 hits. Strength 12, wounding on 2s. That's 2 wounds at -4.
5 up invols.
Make
neither.
Oh no.
Damn it.
D6 plus 1 each, so I guess I should
yeah, you
roll.
just vaporize 2 of them.
2 get baboomed. Last is the particle whip. Shots. These
2s. So only lose 3? That's actually not bad. Wow. Yeah, it's okay. They took a beating, but they're still alive.
What a shooting phase. Mubin was not prepared for this, I think. Michael has overloaded that flank and is pressing hard onto Mubin's home objective. Michael discards capture enemy outpost, but he won't get a command point for it because he gained 2 at the start of the turn. He's deployed homers for 3 to give him 10 points on secondary. He's got another kill and he's got to hold this turn, so he sits at 26 points to Mubin's 5. Mubin has 11 Cabal points and gets hold and hold more, 13 to 26 in Michael's favor. He's still got assassination, he's drawn overwhelming force, he needs to kill units off of objectives.
I need to bring down that Nightbringer. I've got some tools that I need to put to use, and hopefully, just hopefully, he goes down.
He's moved his Rhino up on his left flank and nobody pops out. That's interesting. I don't blame him, but he's got to tag those Necrons in front of him or they're going to fade away.
First off, Deathmarks need to take a battle shock test.
Fail.
Cool. And then they're going to take mortal wounds because of the Vortex Beast.
Oh no! The Mutalith ability fails! The rolls of 1 in this game might be Mubin's undoing.
Well, that was a bit of letdown.
That's a problem.
Doombolt for 7 Cabal points, 7 damage, and Michael shrugs 4 of them. Deceiver sits at 5 wounds left.
Aw, come on.
Yucky, yucky.
I'm going to start with the rubrics first.
Yeah.
Flamers. Devastating.
Menacingly. Nope, they go through.
Okay, 1 damage each.
8 goes to 6.
So Shaman and his Zangor and Lightning are all going to pump into the Nightbringer. I got 1. AP 1, 2 damage.
I pass it.
And of course you do. Shots.
I don't feel it.
Okay.
Nightbringer don't feel nothing.
Okay. I don't like it. Don't like it. So Magnus is going to dump everything into the monolith.
Okay.
He is a tough cookie. We are going to go spend a command point.
Mubin using devastating sorcery for his last command point. He's going to get full rerolls to hit and wound with Magnus.
3d3 first. So to hit.
Oh no.
Rolling to hit.
Oh, reroll. 1 more. There you go.
Nope, still drops 2.
That's
Really,
so
Magnus.
good. Oh goodness.
Fishy, fishy. They're 3 damage each, so.
Reroll. Yep.
He takes 4 wounds, sits at 18 left. My goodness, that has to be disappointing.
The Rhino's going to shoot, and I'm going to use the firing deck, and we're going to do 2 Screamer Invocations. We're going to focus that Witchfire, 4d6 shots, do all the pain.
Yep. Sounds good. Oh, moving. Oh my God! How many 1s is that? 1, 2,
Too many.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 1s.
Too many. AP 2.
AP 2. Okay, so 5 4-ups. 3 of my Lich Guard drop.
Yep. So we're going to do a charge.
Okay. Where are we?
The Vortex Beast is going to try and hunt down those Deathmark.
My
Get him,
friends!
boy!
Charge phase, the Mutalith is in.
Bonkity.
Biggie.
So here's my thing with Magnus making that charge. If I make that charge right now,
You're in Nightbringer range.
he gets into Nightbringer range, and he's an open
and these guys
view
will pop
of
out,
the
blast it.
heavy
This will go
destroyers
over
as
there.
well.
Interesting choice not to charge Magnus here. Try to play a bit of a long game. I get it. Keeping him hidden is more important, but I don't know about this one, folks.
We're just going to go into the fight phase.
Let's do it.
Tentacle face is just going to use all his tentacles. So, Vortex Beast.
Oh, the Mutalith almost wipes the death marks. Michael pulls himself out of combat. That's going to allow Mubin to actually consolidate onto the objective.
The Deathmark surviving a single model is actually a lot better for me than expected. Like single man utility units are fantastic for scoring secondaries.
That was underwhelming. in terms of the killing power.
As much as I hate to do this to you, I am going to pick my units up now.
Oh, of course you are.
Of course you are. I'm going to pick up my destroyers, so 1 unit of heavy destroyers from the back here. My lone death mark is going to pop out. The immortals back here are going to get picked up.
And a battle round 2, Michael scores kill more to put him at 20 primary, 10 secondary for 30. Mubin discards assassination now for a command point and is discarding overwhelming force as well. He's only got 8 on primary, 5 secondary. He's struggling with the secondaries, but he continues to hold a commanding presence on the board.
I've managed to bring the score up to 13 points to 30 in favor of Michael, but I need to close that gap fast.
Michael's pulled overwhelming force and engaged on all fronts. He does hold an objective to get 4 more points on primary, 5 command points to 2 for Mubin, and 34-13.
This is the turn where I really get to show just how powerful the Hypercrypt's up and down ability is. The mobility it gives me will let me score these pretty, I don't want to say easily, knock on wood, but that probably looks like I just knocked my crotch, but.
Turn 3, the Nightbringer has failed Battle Shock. That could be big. Wrath of the Immaterium and Impossible Form are still up, devastating psychic wounds, and Magnus has -1 incoming damage.
I'm going to start doing reanimation, so I'll kind of start over here with the Lich Guard.
Yep.
So I'm bringing a full Lich Guard model back.
Hooray,
and
one
I'm
gets to
going
come
to
back.
put him within 3 inches. So the Nightbringer, how many wounds does this gentleman bring back? Make him cry, baby. There's
Yeah,
2
2.
wounds. He goes to
Do
8.
they get to regenerate even with Battle Shock?
You regenerate all the time. The Deceiver is bringing back 2 more. He goes to 7 wounds. Monolith goes to 19 wounds remaining. And the Immortal Squad over there, the Plasmancer is back to full wounds. We're going to go to the movement phase.
Monolith moves in and takes control of the objective to free up the Deceiver. This feels like an endgame type play here. Immortals Deep Strike with Cosmic Precision for a 1 command point right in Mubin's face.
Where's your Overwatch going to go?
You dropped into the back?
Yep.
My entire squad can see that one dude. They're going to Overwatch.
Do it.
Because rubrics.
4 ups. Make them both.
Okay.
And
3 at
then
AP2.
3 at AP2. These are going to be 5 ups, which I make 1. So 2 have dropped.
Soul Reaper Cannon.
Mubin overwatches as Michael can't not be seen and only manages to kill 2 Immortals with all those flamers. That's disappointing.
Let us go to my shooting phase.
Magnus is spending 2 Cabal points in the shooting phase here to give a reroll save to someone within like 3 feet. That's pretty good. Here, have a free reroll.
Deceiver is going to laugh and point menacingly at that shaman right over there.
Okay.
He's going
Try
to
to kill the
also.
shaman.
Oh, Deceiver not as effective this turn as shooting. Only a couple wounds through.
No, takes 2 damage.
2 damage. Can my Plasmancer see the squad back there? All of them are going to go into your Zangor. So 4 dice. I'm looking for 4. That's 4 mortal wounds on the squad.
Okay. 4 feel no pain. I only take 2, so one of the regular guys die.
Okay, Tesla.
Holy Immortals! That is 28 shots on 14 hits. 19 wounds, and those Zangar Enlightened are pasted.
I have aspirations to mount Magnus's head next to his brothers on my mantle. The Nightbringer, for those of you at home, has already killed Martarian and Gulliman. I would really like to add Magnus the Red to that tally, so I feel like it would not be right to just let this go. So I'm gonna try and mono Magnus the Red with a scythe.
We're about to see what happens, yeah?
All right, I'm gonna start with Death Ray into the Mubin Marines. So Death Ray is to start.
Go! Yeah. 5 up involves. Make neither. 2 of them just get vaporized. Bloop.
And then Particle Whip is 3s.
Nope, not this time.
Not this time.
They're just gone.
Okay, so I'm gonna Gaze of Death you, but can you promise me, Mubin, that you won't die from this?
Nope.
Can you at least good wishes me that you're
I
not
will
gonna
try.
die? Okay, you're not giving me confidence here.
Have you seen my save
All right,
rolls?
I'm going to Gaze of Death Magnus with the Nightbringer. You will have cover.
Yeah.
How many shots? Big 3. I hit you on 2s. Huh.
Yep.
That's 1 wound. Do me a
4
solid.
up, invul.
Do me a solid.
He got his 4 up.
Excellent. Well done.
tried to look at him and he's just like, dude, I have one eye. I don't know what you're trying to do.
He's in his blind spot.
Hey, he's in the blind spot. Hey.
Okay, these two destroyers here are gonna put their shots into your Rhino. 3s, you're not.
Yeah, he doesn't have cover, so that just goes through.
Yep.
4 wounds.
4 wounds, you say. Next up, we'll put Illuminor Xeris is gonna draw a line right over to here.
Try to pop it.
Yeah, it's 3s. Nope, that's a 2. Woohoo! All right, dice are telling.
Go, Rhino, go!
Dice
live.
are telling funny stories here. We're gonna do both of these guys.
Yep.
He's on 3s.
Yeah, no, they have full line of sight. So he just dies.
Yeah.
There goes the Rhino. The Infernal Master and friends are out. Thankfully, I can pull him out just far enough so that makes that charge for that Lich Guard just a little bit more difficult.
You're with an 18 though, so I'm gonna smoke the dude with the Staff of the Destroyer.
Just going into the solo dude.
Yeah, solo man.
Okay, so into green.
Solo man, hitting on 2s for some reason.
D4 -3.
-3.
That solo Infernal Master using his Glimpse of Eternity to shrug off that wound. Nice!
No, we'll change gears.
So I got 2 guys I can see.
We're gonna put them over here then. We'll put them all over that way.
Back in that
Yeah,
way?
Yeah.
Cool. How many can I make?
More Zangors down. Oh boy, the Goatmen are not having a good time.
I can't charge with them. They're stuck.
Oh
but
yeah, because they'll do
they're
the 3-inch
stuck.
thing.
But I'm not gonna be able to get 10 bodies on.
Can you
there.
not do the shoot, move, shoot thing?
I can, but then I give up engage. And I don't think I can get 5 bodies on the objective to contest it, right? I only get a 5-inch move. Yeah, you know what? That's gonna stay put. But okay,
Yeah.
we're gonna go to the charge phase.
To the charge.
So there's 2 charges today.
Bringer?
Nightbringer into Magnus, which I really want to have happen, is a 10 on the dice, everyone at home, or an 11-inch charge over to these fellas over there. Now you are holding.
I'm currently holding 3.
You're holding 3.
And more.
So I'd really like to take you off of that one. I really like that.
You can try, but you're gonna
That
fail
would-
horribly.
That would be swell if I
And
could do
it's okay.
that. So we're gonna try the Nightbringer first. The reason I'm trying to figure this out, guys, is I only have 1 command point reroll. That's why I didn't spend it earlier, but I really want to make one of these 2 charges sink home. Odds are not in my favor, so I think we'll go for the long bomb charge first, and then just take the 10 when it shows up. So
Yeah.
we're looking for an 11 on the dice. Opposite.
6, I'll take it.
Didn't do it. That's okay.
It's okay, the
because
Nightbringer is gonna fail too.
This is
Fine.
it.
It's fine.
I'm
He's
looking
gonna
for a
fail too.
10 now, and I think it's going to be 64.
Oh, he makes the 11.
Boom, baby!
Oof.
Boom! And with a steel chair from downtown. Ba, 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 ba.
This is a big one. He could ice Magnus. He's that tough.
So I'm gonna spend my last 2 Cabal points for this.
2 Cabal points on Weaver of Fates to get a free reroll save on Magnus.
Cool. Well, you only got the 1 fight.
I only got 1
I don't get to fight first.
No.
Do your thing.
All right, here we go. Nightbringer has 6 attacks. He has hitting on 2s. Looking for 3s, but I have devastating wounds.
You're not pulling a single 6 here. Don't worry.
How about 4 6s? No, 3 6s, sorry.
Oh, wow. 3 devastating wounds through.
So 3 saves, 3
saves,
immoral
4
saves, yep. Make them all.
He makes all those.
That's not bad.
Okay.
It's not bad.
Okay. I'm gonna spend 1 command point to
Yep.
just say no to one of your.
One of these things is just a
hits.
no.
So it's
Okay.
0.
So I got 2 dice.
2d6.
And I'm rolling 2d6 and I'm adding 4 because it's
Roll
2-2.
Magnus is on 12 wounds remaining. He could live, and he does. He's got 5 wounds left.
Hopefully the punchback isn't very big.
7 attacks. Now the best part about it,
Yep.
it's a psychic weapon.
Ooh,
know what
so
that
it's
means?
got dev wounds?
It's got dev wounds built in,
Yeah.
+1 to hit,
Yeah.
and +1 to wound.
Yeah.
So bracket means nothing.
Nothing at all.
I'm still hitting you on 2s.
Excellent.
Strength 16
Wounding
means I'm
on
wounding
2?
you on 2s.
Okay,
Magnus
go
goes bonk.
Bonk. Bonk. Hook. Oh, well, it filled all but, nope, filled 4 of them. What's the damage?
They're 3 damage normally. Your half brings them to
Bring it to
2
2.
because you round up.
10 5 of feel
10
no pains.
feel no pains.
Yeah, here we go.
Would you
My
kindly
math
fail them all?
says he's got alive with 1 wound.
Fail them all.
Oh, wow. 10 feel no pains. He dies by a single wound.
Wow, slapped. All right, Magnus just slapped the Nightbringer back into the Stone Age. That doesn't feel very good.
That was unbelievable. Mubin is still in this. It's 46-17 as we head to Mubin's turn 3. Magnus passes Battle Shock. Mubin gets hold and hold more again, 25-46.
All right, I'm primed, I'm in position. I have targets that I need to remove. I have enough Cabal points to just take away someone's armor save. I've got my Umberlific Crystal for repositioning my Infernal Master. I've got things to do. Now it's just a matter of what secondaries do I get.
He's pulled Tempting Target and Investigate Signals. Somehow I don't think he's ever getting to that target that Michael wants him to take. A lot of repositioning for Mubin here. Looks like he's going to try to make a play for Michael's home objective. He cannot deep strike on it because Scrambler Fields, but he can get real close.
I'm going to spend 9 of my 10 Cabal points immediately.
Yep.
9 of 10 Cabal points used in the shooting phase on Twist of Fate. There'll be no armor saves for that monolith. That is going to force Michael to spend a command point on Quantum Deflection, giving the monolith a 4-up invulnerable save.
You know what, since you've already done that, I'll start shooting at the monolith first, because that's what I wanted to do. Starting with the Vortex Beast, he's going to go for his Warp Vortex Beam profile.
Yep.
Basically a railgun.
Sure.
Yeah. Let's see what happens.
Hits.
He hits, but I needed the 6 here, because it's a devastating wound.
Yeah.
Can you do it again?
Let's see. No.
No, but he will wound.
Strength 18.
Yeah, it's something strength stupid. 18.
4 up. 4 up. That is 2.
No.
Damage.
D6 plus 6.
Okay.
Command reroll, it succeeds. Michael's into 3 command points.
That's okay. We're going to go with Magnus next.
Okay.
Stumping everything into the monolith.
Monolith.
3d3 shots first.
Magnus using Devastating Sorcery for full reroll hits and wounds, takes the monolith down to 9 wounds remaining.
Yep.
We are going to go to the back squad here.
Do it.
So on my home objective, the Soul Reaper Cannon can no longer see because he picked up the front dude.
Yep. Okay. Nope. 2 have dropped so far.
2 drops so far. Baby Smite. Devastating.
Got it.
That's just one devastating, so another one down. Pointed me.
Oh.
Devastating wound. Kills the dude.
The Immortals are getting shot up by Rubrics. They're going to have to kill those robots in close combat.
The Infernal Master and his friends.
Yes.
They're all going to unload into those Lich Guard.
Makes friend.
I'm going to start with the Infernal Master.
Take them all.
And then there's 3 devastating wounds at 2 damage each.
2 a pop.
Glimpse of Eternity counts the roll as a 6, and he kills 1 more Lich Guard. Oh, doing some work. Only 2 Lich Guard left. Hazardous check, okay.
The Infernal Master that just dropped into the back.
Yep.
He's going to focus his Witchfire, and he's going to dump that into the Lich Guard squad.
You ice the guy with your dev wounds, and one guy has 1 wound remaining.
Oh no, you need to kill them dead or they're coming back.
Okay then.
Yep.
Charges.
Charge phase now. Rubrics charge the Immortals with the Chronomancer, and they're in. Magnus now, this is tough, choosing both or one, but he reaches the monolith. Michael needs a 5 to heroically intervene here with the Deceiver. He's got the command points to do it. He spends them down to 1.
You need a 5.
How about
Yeah, that's
how about a
7 will do. So I'm actually okay with keeping him at the objective right now. Because he can't interrupt anyways. You don't have fight first over there. We're going to go with the Rubrics.
bonk,
Just bonk bonk.
bonk,
Hey,
1
get
bonk.
bonked.
1 dice.
Magnus,
How are you splitting your attacks, good sir?
there's no splits.
This is all going into...
I've taken down 1 Satan shard. We're
You
taking
do
down
the other
another
one?
one.
Ooh.
We're going for both.
Mubin's deciding not to target the monolith and going all into the Deceiver. I actually think that this is a mistake. Making Michael spend a command point on the monolith to give it a 4-up invulnerable save would have been causing Michael to use resources. This is never a bad thing. I think Magnus could pick up the monolith.
So let's see what happens.
Love it.
Oh, you made 3 of them.
Oh, the worst of worst things happen. Only 2 wounds on the Deceiver.
Let's punch you back with the Deceiver. Deuce. That is 5.
5 wounds back into Magnus. He's alive with 3. Monolith at the Portal of Exile. Woof.
5. Watch it happen. 1.
He takes
Oh,
1.
he's alive with...
So he's alive with 1 wound exactly.
I didn't even have to spend a command point on the 4-up invuln on the monolith. I'm super grateful for that.
Michael picks up Imhotep and the remaining Lich Guard and head into hyperspace, as well as his lone Deathmark. Gotta love Hypercrypt. Mubin discards Tempting Target and investigates signals. He gains a command point, but Michael again kills more. He's at 50 to Mubin's 25. Start of Michael's turn 4. He's got to use Insane Bravery on the Monolith to keep a hold here, otherwise he won't. 54 to 25 for Michael. He's got Bring It Down and Area Denial.
So at the start of Battle Round 4, with only 1 wound left on Magnus, reducing incoming damage doesn't really help. So we're gonna go with Treason of Tzeentch. He can pick a single unit within 24 inches that he can see and turn all your weapons hazardous.
Ooh, who are you picking?
I pick in your shooting phase. I don't know yet.
I wonder which unit Mubin is gonna make have hazardous weapons. It's gotta be the Monolith. It just shoots so many times it would almost stop Michael from shooting. Couple of fails and the Monolith would die.
Well, we're gonna start off with the shooting phase. First shooting is Deceiver is gonna start. Are you going to make him hazardous?
Yes.
Oh, I don't agree with this. It should have been the Monolith.
Hazardous Deceiver.
I kind of made an oopsie. So Treason of Tzeentch is I get to pick a target, not when I get targeted. Which means I could have actually used this on the Monolith instead of the Satan. It's definitely a mistake I made, and it's definitely something I can learn from, because now I know that that is going on whatever has the most guns available. Yep.
There's 1 dev wound.
That's the 1 damage
That's
you needed.
1 damage I needed. Are you gonna explodey?
No.
Why?
Because I'm going to spend a command point
Yeah? And 0 it?
and 0 it.
Ooh. All right, I am getting really sick and tired of these 2-penny parlor tricks where Magnus is able to take a glorious killing blow and turn it into nothing. We're gonna take the Plasmancer's Living Lightning and he's gonna zap Magnus in the back of the head. Yeah. Welcome to the jungle! And you're gonna take a single mortal wound.
Yep, that'll do it.
Oh, the Plasmancer has shot Magnus dead. That is 4 bring it down points.
And next up, we're gonna take the Monolith and he's gonna put all of his big boy shots into your
Vortex
Brutalist.
Beastie?
Yes. 3s.
3. Make 1, fail 2.
D6 plus 1 damage.
So he's down to 8 wounds.
8 wounds remaining. Okay. Particle Whip. 3d6 shots.
Yeah. He's down to 6 wounds.
Let's continue tasering this poor Mutilith beast.
Okay.
You're on an objective. Spicy.
He makes 2 of them, so he's down to 3 wounds remaining.
All right, let's see if my destroyers in the back here can do it. So 2 shots.
3s.
Crap.
He's okay.
All right, making this hard for me. I guess that means Illuminor Xeris is gonna put his shots there. 3 shots on 3s.
5s.
Nope.
It's no so far.
Nope, so
it's
far.
double now.
It's not happening. It's not happening.
I'm loving it.
Not liking this. I don't have anything I can do about that.
No.
That's it. So I'm not getting bring it down for max anymore. These 2 destroyers are gonna pop this dude in the face.
They're gonna try.
Oh
Makes
no!
them
He makes them
both.
both. Oh, gross!
Like a champ.
Whoa! Disgusting. No, thank
I was
you.
ready
Yep.
to spend my reroll and my Glimpse of Eternity and just be like, no, I'm not taking this.
Yucky. Okay, well, you know what? No bueno, sir. Thank you very much. But I am going to charge.
Oh.
I'm going to go.
You're infantry. You can go straight
I
through.
can go
That's
straight
true.
through it. So it's an 8 on the dice. Okay, here we go. I got a single command point. I didn't spend
It's fine.
anything.
You're going to fail. Don't worry about it.
How about an 8 on the dice?
8 on the dice. All right. So I know some people might be like, well, Xeris is finally in the open. Why aren't you overwatching him? He's trying to charge. The Infernal Master can't see him.
Yep.
So no point in doing that. Whereas I can keep that command point and I can almost guarantee the survival of the Infernal Master. And I'd rather stick with that.
That's understandable.
Xeris is trying to kill the Infernal Master, and Mubin's dice has woke up here, and he is saving everything.
Mubin,
the second
stop it!
one!
Stop!
He's down to 3 wounds.
And then you get to strike first, and I probably would suggest you strike me over there.
Absolutely. 5s. No more wounds, so just 1 save, AP nothing.
I'm fine. 4 up. Nope.
Nope. One of the immortals is dead.
Whack with a Chronomancer.
Yeah. Nope.
Ooh. This
Just
is when,
more 6s.
This is when you decide all your saves are on fire. All right.
He gets to fight back.
You betcha.
Infernal Master, 4 attacks. Bonking Xeris.
Bonk.
Infernal Master, 3 damage. Xeris is down to 7 wounds left.
And you've only got the 1 kill so far, which is Magnus.
I have only 1 kill at the moment, which is Magnus. Correct.
Oh boy. I've got a chance to make a bit of a swing here.
Good turn for Michael. He's got another kill. He scores 5 for Bring It Down and 5 on Area Denial, sits at 1 command point at 68 points. Mubin has got to start scoring soon, or Michael's gonna run away with it. Using one of his command points on Insane Bravery, he will score Hold and Hold More to jump to 33. He has 8 Cabal points, starting to get thin, but he can do some serious work here. He's in a great position. He's got Extend Battle Lines and Storm Hostile Objective, both eminently scoreable for really the first time in this game.
As soon as he moves, I'm gonna overwatch him with the Tesla.
Okay.
Rolling everything. No,
He's
make 'em
fine.
all.
Takes
That was-
nothing.
What a waste.
All
That's
right.
You want me to take Battle Shock with those immortals?
Yes, your immortals are now going to take Battle Shock, and
Really?
they fail beautifully.
How
So
much
they're-
damage?
There it is, the Mutalith Vortex Beast, 3 Immortals, kill that unit. Go, go, Mubin!
We've been going for big plays right now.
He's got some more movement shenanigans here, but really, it's all about bringing the mind bullets to bear!
Because really the Infernal Master's gun that matters the most here. Vortex Beast, pot shot with the railgun into the monolith. Okay, 1 shot, looking for a 4. Nope, it's a 5, which is still a wound.
Which
you
is-
kindly fail.
5 up armor save. Here we go. Huh.
Ah, pulls out the 6.
With a 6.
The rubrics that now have free shooting at your Chronomancer?
The lone Chronomancer, that's the Warlord, it's dead! That's Killmore!
Big boy,
Yep.
going for Xeris. No,
Ooh, no, double 1.
I'm going to spend a command point here.
Yeah, reroll.
I'm going to reroll that Snake Eyes.
Weak shock.
I doubled it to 4.
Into a 4.
4 wounds left on Xeris. Now it's the Bolters. Nothing. Those feel no pains are on point.
Mubin just had a fantastic turn. I did make a very large lead, and I kind of cut his work out for him. I just have to make sure that I'm not giving him a way to crawl his way back into the game. End of your turn, Mubin. I'm going to do my picky uppies.
Uppy downies.
First one is going to be the Destroyers, Heavy Destroyers. They're gone and out. Bye-bye. Second one is going to be my Monolith. It's also gone and out. Bye-bye.
Monolith's picked up here, so he's relying on Illuminor Xeris to not fail his Battle Shock to get him 4 points on primary. This is a bit of a risky play. Big reward because the Monolith can show up and really wreck stuff, but if he fails Battle Shock, he's not going to have primary. What a great turn from Mubin. He has finally killed more. 46 to Michael's 68. He's still in it, folks.
I'm going to do some Battle Shock tests. So, Ematech first. He passes
There,
with a
okay.
9. Deathmark is hiding in the building. He passes
He's
with
okay.
a 10. Luminar Xeris. Fails it with a 5.
Oh.
I feel like there's an echo. He failed Battle Shock on Illuminor Xeris. Michael holds no primary at the start of turn 5. He's pulled Cleanse and Assassination. If he scores both, this could be tough.
So these guys are just going to do just that. So moving there.
Oh, I'm so tempted.
Okay, fine.
That denies you maxing it out. No, I have to take that 1 command point and I have to do it.
No problem.
Infernal Master, from your home objective, is going to deny you.
Nice.
Overcharge. Just for good measure?
Yep.
No, I'm going to make you take the saves. 4 at AP2, 1 damage
4, 5 up. Nope.
They're dead.
Squad is gone.
I'll take it.
Oh, Mubin with the clutch Overwatch. 1 command point left. He's trying to stay in this and close it out on his turn. Can he hold on? Monolith drops back in to get shots. This is really interesting. I would have overloaded his home, but I think he's going for a charge.
I just got to hold. I just got to hold.
All these into here. We'll throw some lightning. They are assault weapons, by the by. 3 mortal wounds onto your Mutilate Vortex Beast.
1,000 low pains. He ignores 1. He has 1 left. Cool.
Immortals are going to
Do the shooty-shooties.
Tesla this thing to death, hopefully.
Objective.
That is a kill, and at this point, might actually be a nail in his coffin.
Destroyers into the single guy over here.
Yep.
2
For
hits
3s.
on 3s.
2s.
Oh, down it goes. That is Assassinate for 5.
Monolith is going to open up on these guys. These 4 unfortunate.
Yep. The only shots that he's got, he's going to whip.
Monolith now kills 3 rubrics, but here come the Death Rays. The squad is dead, but the character is left. Oh no! Down goes the Infernal Master.
Well, best I can do is manage to get myself 4 points for hold. I cannot hold more. I will not be able to kill more. It's very unlikely I even get another kill. Nope. There it is. Michael, that was a fantastic game. I've got to give this one to you, buddy.
Michael is cleansed for 3 and assassinated for 5. That is absolutely everything the turn that he needed it to be. That monolith absolutely won Michael the game. Make it your final, folks. 94-64 with paint scores in favor of Michael and the Necrons. Congratulations, Michael and Mubin. What an absolutely fantastic game. Right down to the wire. It was in doubt to the end. Thank you again to this episode's sponsor, Snot Goblin Gaming and their modular gaming terrain. We really enjoyed the flexibility this terrain offers, and we think you will too. Make sure to check out the link in the description below. And a big thanks, as always, to you for watching. If you like what we do, please like, subscribe, and share these videos with your friends. We'd also love it if you consider supporting us through YouTube membership or Patreon. You'll get exclusive releases, as well as behind-the-scenes interviews, early access to most of our shows, and access to our Discord, the most happening 40K community around. Well, that's it for all of us here in the Play On studio. On behalf of them, it's me, JT the Voice, saying, until the next time you see us in the far-flung future of a grimdark universe.
JT,
Huh?
what are you doing, buddy?
What am I?
What are you doing?
I'm just cleaning up your army.
Oh.
Hey, look, an Infernal Master.
No, I think he was over there.
Awesome.
Play on!
I think I've done a very good job as far as it goes. I'm happy with my performance, and it was a pleasure always when I play Mubin. I really enjoy it, and I look forward to our rematch.
Thank you again, Michael, for the fantastic game. It's always a blast playing with you or against you.
The beatings will resume until morale improves.
We're going to have to get the Roomba out for this table.